whatever age you are, hear me tonight. He says, if you will embrace my word, if you would get rid of those things that do not match, if you would get rid of and stop touching the unclean things, stop looking at the things that don't belong there, stop looking and asking and trying to follow those things that have no place in your life and nothing of me. He says, listen, I will be your father. Right away, he jumps to the peak of a relationship. I will be your father. Hear me. I will be a father unto you, and ye shall be my sons and daughters. And I understand here tonight there are people that have grown up without a father. I understand there are people here tonight that do not know what it is to have a father, or maybe you do, one that loves and cares for you, one that has been there for you. But I have got to tell you, the father that I speak of tonight is the perfect example. The Father that I speak of tonight is the one that gives love, shows love, and is love. The Father that I speak of tonight is peace and comfort and a help in the time of trouble. He is strength when you're weary and weak. He's encouragement when you're down and there's nobody and anybody around. And hear me tonight, automatically He says, if you'll receive my words, I will receive you, and I will be a father unto you. Tonight, what He's wanting in Motion to Know, tonight what He's wanting those that are attending this Friday night calls, He's saying, this daddy will do anything for you. This daddy will reach for you. This daddy will extend mercy and extend grace to you. We can have a relationship, not a friendship, a relationship, one that a son and a daughter would have with a father, a heavenly Father. And you here tonight, maybe it may be a minority, but you know, young lady, that you have your dad's heart more than anything else. You know that you can do everything possible and try with mom, but it just doesn't seem the same. But when you want something, daddy is there. And I'm not speaking of God as only a vending machine getting what you want, but I'm speaking that God wants to receive you here tonight. He's reaching for you and I tonight. And the relationship that He offers is better, is deeper, is true and real in a way that nothing else compares. But tonight, the question is, do I want it? Because if I'm going to be open to Him, I've got to be closed out to everything else. If I'm going to allow Him in my life, if I'm going to let Him fill me, He can't fill me until I'm empty of everything else. And understand this. If you would come tonight, if you would come to this altar, if you would come and empty yourself, you're not going to leave void, Daniel. You're not going to leave void, Angel. You're not going to walk out empty. When you walk up to this altar, when you give God your life, when you give Him everything that you've got going on, the good, the bad, the messed up, the issues, when you empty yourself out to Him, you have now given Him the opportunity to fill you with everything He is. Some of you, you've been so stressed out. Some of you, you've been so frustrated. Some of you, you've been living a life that doesn't match. You've been going places. You've been doing things. You've been looking at things. You've been reading things. You've been cussing. You've been lying. You've been doing all of these things. And nobody's here to judge you. But He is here to reach for you tonight. And He's asking you as you would stand. Nobody leaving, but everybody standing here with me tonight. He's asking, would you empty yourself of what you've got going on right now? As they come to sing and as they begin to play, would you give me the opportunity not only to love you with words, not only to love you from a preacher's voice, but would you let me love you in the way that I know it, with the relationship of a father to a daughter, to a son? Would you let me not only empty you of the wrong and the negative and the things that don't belong, but would you allow me to fill your life? He'll be a father to you tonight, but He just wants to know, is there anybody here tonight that's ready to get rid of the things that don't match? Are there young men, are there young ladies here tonight that got things going on in your life I'm not even aware of? I care and I'm concerned and I'll be there to love you and I'll be there to pray for you. But there's things in your life that you really don't walk around in your life that you yourself. We're embarrassed, we're intimidated, we're ashamed. Some of us tonight, we walked away from God. Not physically, we're still in the church. But mentally, emotionally, spiritually, we're gone. I'm wondering tonight if there's some young men and some young ladies that wouldn't be embarrassed to step away from where they're standing and come to an altar and say, God, I'm ready to get rid of the things that don't match. God, I understand that there's a lot of people here tonight. I understand there's a lot of different situations. But God, I'm ready. If there's anything that I want to match, it's the desire that I have for you to match the desire you have for me. God, if there's anything in my life that I want to get together, I want to make sure that my will is matching your will. God, I don't know what it is to have a father love me. I don't know what it is to have a brother and sister be there for me when I go home to share my desires for the things of God. But what I do have here tonight is a desire for you to fill my life. As they begin to sing, I want you right now to open up your mouth, lift your hands all over this building. Would you begin to pray? God, I'm giving you the things that don't match. God, I'm giving you the things that do not match. It might be a relationship tonight. It might be some things that are going on your youth pastor doesn't even know. Your pastor isn't even aware of it. It's just something you've been keeping a secret, sneaking around, running around. Nobody's even really aware. But God's saying, I want that young lady. He's saying, when you empty yourself, I want to fill you with something true and real. I want to fill you with my life. Tonight it might be something as simple as an attitude. It may be just a mentality that you've been carrying in your life, that you've been living with. And God's been wanting to do things in you, but He can't because of the things in your life.